Alright guys, third video for the day. Parents are warned their children could be put into foster care over lunch debt. I thought it was in the UK. It's actually in America. So that's kind of really scary. But let's jump into it. So this is a failure to provide your children with proper nutrition, and you could be sent to the dependency court for neglect of your children's right to food, the Pennsylvania Court District wrote. So an Eastern Pennsylvania school district is coming under fire for sending letters to parents demanding they pay their children's school lunches, debt, or risk losing their children placed into foster care. One letter shared on social media obtained by NBC affiliate, the parents are informed that their child has a balance of $75.25, and if they do not pay it, the parents could be reported to the Luzerne County Dependency Court. Your child has been sent to school every day without money and without breakfast and or lunch. This is a failure to provide your children with proper nutrition, and you can be sent to Dependency Court for neglect of your child's right to food. The July 9th letter reads, if the parents is taken to court, they risk the child being removed and placed into foster care, according to the letter. Please remit payment as soon as possible to avoid being reported to the proper authorities, it says. So the letter was signed by Joseph Muth, the director of the federal program for Wyoming Valley West School District. Muth and the school district did not immediately return to NBC News' request for comment. According to WBRE, the district is trying to collect about $20,000 worth of lunch debt. Luzerne County Manager David DePori condemned the school district for using the foster care system as a scare tactic, which I do think they're doing. Foster care is to be utilized only when absolutely needed, when a child has been abused or in need of suffering a tragedy, he said in a statement. Our foster care system is not a utility, is not to be utilized to scare parents into paying school lunch bills. The county has asked Wyoming Valley West School District to retract the letter. Luzerne County Children and Youth Services Executive Director Joanne Van Scoth told WBRE that she was disturbed by the letter. She said that the agency does not remove children from homes because of school lunch debt or any unpaid bill. It's a total misrepresentation, a gross misrepresentation of what our agency does, she told the outlet. It's not true. We do not remove children from families for unpaid bills. The school district said that it was sent under another soft letter to parents about the unpaid bills, WBR reported. And here's another one with, obviously, ABC talking about it. So, Pennsylvania's school district threatened to have their children placed into foster care over the parents' unpaid lunch tabs is now facing criticism for going overboard, which I do think they went. So it's probably going to be basically the same sort of stuff, which it is. Okay, look, at the end of the day, what's my view? What's my takeaway on this? Look, I get the school's point, right? So the school's obviously got $20,000 in lunch debt. They obviously want to go through and try and recoup that money. I do think that this was them trying to use the foster children section or department as a scare tactic to go and get that money recouped. Now, at the end of the day, that was wrong in itself. Yes. If you send your children to school, right, and the school keeps buying them lunches, for example, and the school keeps paying for it, and the children racks up a debt, then why does the school keep paying? Why does the school keep providing them lunches? Like, I know it's a catch-22 situation because otherwise the kid is going to be going all day without food. I get that. But why is the school constantly handing over lunches when the child already has an outstanding debt? If I have, for example, I don't know. Say I go to the supermarket, right? Just as an example. It's a bad example, but say that. And I go through and I rack up, I max my credit card out, for example. Right? I buy all the groceries, max my credit card out. I can't go and buy more groceries. Right? The credit card company turns around and says, no, you have a debt that you have to pay, or at least pay some of it, before we'll allow you to spend more money on that card. It's a safeguard. Stop people from getting supposedly too far into debt. Now, at the end of the day, like I say, obviously, yes, with the school, it's bad because the kids are going to be going all day without lunches. I imagine after the first 1 or 2 days after that, they're probably going to be asking their mum for lunches. And to be honest, being a kid that went to school, and not saying I did or didn't, but chances are these kids are probably ditching their lunches on the way to school because their mums made them peanut and butter jelly sandwiches, and they might be getting fried chicken or whatever it may be at the tuck shop. You know, if they're going through the school cafeteria and getting lunches or whatever they're getting supplied from, and it's better than what they're getting at home, they're going to ditch their home lunch. So this mightn't even be the parents' fault. This could be the kids ditching the lunches on the way to school so that they can get the free food at the school. And the kids don't care about debt. The kids don't care about cost. They have no representation or idea of money. They, as far as they know, I throw my lunch out on the way to home or to school. I throw it out and I get a free lunch at school. Whoop-de-doo. So, like I say, I'm not sure if that's actually happening, but that's, to me, that's most likely what's happening. Sure, there's probably some parents that aren't paying or putting out school lunches or whatever it may be. Sure. But you can't go through and claim that you're going to put the kids in foster care just because the fact that they're not paying for their lunches. That's just heavy-handed tactics, and it really is. It's a fear campaign. Pay your bill, we're going to take your kids away from you. To be honest, I find it quite disgusting. But guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think the kids are ditching their lunches on the way to school? Do you think it's the parents that aren't supplying their kids with lunches? Do you think it's a combination of both? Do you think there's another reason why the kids might be doing it? Or why the kids might be having food? What are your thoughts on the school? Do you think the school was heavy-handed when it comes to this? Or at the end of the day, do you think the school is just trying to recoup costs and they have a right to? No judgment. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Apart from that, guys, this will be the last video for the day and for the week. We'll be back on Monday, US time, to obviously continue this all yet again. 3 days in a row. Somebody stop me. To quote the mask. But apart from that, guys, I will see you next week. And check out my gaming channel because I'll be uploading videos all over the weekend. Enjoy. Have a great night and enjoy.